Welcome to episode 5, season 3 of rating your Nitro type profiles. Today I'll be reviewing 10 more Nitro type profiles, rating them with the rubric posted on screen, and giving cash to the winners. First place will win $2 million of Nitro type cash, second place will win $1 million of Nitro type cash, and I will choose one random account from today to win $500,000 of Nitro type cash. If you'd like to enter, I'll include a link to video instructions in the description of this video that explain how to do so. If you do enter, assuming you enter correctly, you are guaranteed to have your profile featured on this channel. And even if you don't win the competition for the episode, I still again pick one random account from today to win $500,000 Nitro type cash, so it's kind of a nice incentive to enter. Let's get on to the first profile. The first profile for today is from Dandy Nate. They think the best thing about their profile is their main car and current title, and they think the worst thing about their account is their league. Dandy Nate is in the Expert League, which is about middle of the pack. They're using the Potatoes title, which I do like quite a bit. I believe this title was first introduced in kind of a voting war back in the day, but anyway, it's a nice title. I do like it a lot. They're averaging 43 words per minute, and they have a high of 61. Both of those are about average numbers. They have 1,652 total races, which is not a ton of total races. They have 301 profile views, which is not a lot of profile views. They are Infinity level 3 in the season, so they've been done for just a little bit, and they've been a member since September 20th, 2021, so not all that long ago. I do like the car they're using. The Corsa Air 500 is a very good car. In fact, maybe it's one of my favorites in the game, and I do like the trail they're using. Now, their garage, they don't have a ton of cars, but they have organized it nice. I like the gradient paint jobs, always looks nice. Yeah, overall, they did a good job, 29.4 points. The next profile for today is from Cereal Bowl 1. They think the best thing about their profile is their words per minute, and the worst thing is their race count and their profile views. Cereal Bowl 1 is in the Epic League, which is very good. That is the second highest league you can be in. They have the 404 Not Found title equipped, which I do like. They average 111 words per minute, and they have a high of 165. Both of those are very, very good numbers. They have 29,569 total races, which is a pretty good amount of races. They have 2,818 profile views, which is a pretty good amount of profile views. They are Infinity 170 in the season, so they've been racing for quite a bit after the season's been, or after they got done with the season, rather. They've been a member since September 7th, 2022, so a couple years at this point, and I do like their car. The F4U Corsair is a nice car. It doesn't paint very well, as we can see here, but that's not something the person can control. I do like the trail they're using. It doesn't really match with the plane, but I do like the look of it anyways. Take a look at the garage. They have done some nice arrangements here. They have a pretty good amount of cars too. Yeah, it's a very nice looking garage from what I can see. Nothing too insane, but also looks pretty good. And total, they had 66.3 points. The next profile for today is from Diamond. They think the best thing about their profile is their garage, and the worst thing is their race count and profile views. Diamond is in the Epic League, which is very good. That is the second highest league you can be in. They have the Imperator title equipped, which I do like. I don't remember where that's from, but it looks cool. They have a 94 words per minute average and a high of 127. Both of those are very good numbers. They have 12,845 total races, which is a pretty decent amount of racing. They have 2,686 profile views, which is a pretty good amount of profile views. They are Infinity level 110 in the season, so they've been done for quite some time. They've done quite a bit of racing, and they've been a member since June 16th, 2019, which is a pretty long time ago by now. It's kind of crazy to think about, but that was 5 years ago at this point. I do like the car they're using, the Fenici Aegis, I think is how you say that. I don't remember what this is from. Maybe it's a season car. I honestly don't remember, but it's a good looking car. I do like this one quite a bit, and the trail they're using also looks quite nice. Now, if we take a look here at their garage, I'm not seeing any crazy stuff, but they have a decent amount of cars. Some of these have very interesting paint colors, like the Blitz M 2.0 is certainly not the color I would use, but to each their own. It just kind of caught my eye. But yeah, it's a good looking garage. I do like how they have some Christmas cars here. Maybe I'm looking for other groups. I don't see much of other groups. I've got some of the muscle cars together, some of the dealership cars together. Yeah, they got the stock cars together. Yeah, it's a pretty good garage. I do like it. Total, they had 62.7 points. The next profile for today is from Tommy14. They think the best thing about their account is their older or rarer loot, and they think the worst thing about their profile is the fact that they don't have a few rare cars because it took a break for a couple of years. Tommy14 is in the Master League, which is pretty good. That is the third highest league you can be in. They're using the People Love Me title, which I do like. I don't remember where that's from. Let me know in the comments if that's super rare. I think it might be somewhat rare, but I do like that title. It is very nice. They have a 149 words per minute average, and they have a 180 words per minute top speed. Both of those are very, very very impressive numbers. They have 43,481 total races, which is a lot of races. Good job there. They have 7,208 profile views, which is a pretty decent amount of profile views. They are Infinity level 66 in the season, so they've been done for quite some time now, and they've been a member since February 1st, 2014. I do like their car. I believe this is, I've always called it the Watch 6, but some people say it's the Walk 6. I honestly don't know. Let me know in the comments, but I like this paint job, and I do like the trail that goes with it. If we take a look at their garage, we can see it's a very nice garage here. I do like this arrangement. I'm actually tempted to do something similar with my garage. All the Christmas cars here, Halloween cars here, summer cars, looks like some of the not traditional cars, I guess. Yeah, it looks really good. This is a nice garage, I will say. They're using both nice organization and good paint jobs. Yeah, overall, this is a very, very nice profile. In total, they had 108.1 points. The next profile for today is from Mist. They think the best thing about their profile is being on Team SORC and their high speed, and they think the worst thing is their lack of cars. Mist is in the Legends League, which is the highest league you can be in, so good job there. They're using the smiley face title, which I do like. I always like the titles that aren't actually like words, which is always kind of fun. Again, they did mention they're using the SORC team, which is a nice team. I'm not super familiar with teams, but I do know that is a good team. So yeah, good job being on that. They have a 95 words per minute average with a high of 138. Those are both very good numbers. They have 29,070 total races, which is a really good number there. They have 2,145 profile views, which is a pretty decent amount of profile views. They're Infinity level 92 in the season, so they've been done for quite some time now, and they've been a member since May 6, 2021, so a couple years at this point. I do like their car. This is the Finichi Hyper Ion SS. This is a Christmas car, believe it or not. I do like this car. It's very detailed, which looks good. I like the animation. The trail also looks very nice. If you take a look at their garage, I do like kind of the bluish colors here. They've got some odd yellow thrown around, but overall it's a pretty decent garage. Not anything crazy, but it still looks nice. And in total, they had 63.1 points. The next profile for today is from Spooky Pookie. They think the best thing about their profile is their league, and the worst thing is their join date. Spooky Pookie is in the Legends League, which is a pretty good league to be in. In fact, that is the highest league you can be in, so good job on that. They have the Cuts the Line title, which is a decent title. Not my favorite, but not too bad either, and I don't rate on it anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. They have a words per minute average of 78 and a high of 123. Both of those are very good numbers. They have 15,033 total races, which is a pretty good amount of racing. They have 1,041 profile views, which is a good amount of profile views for that amount of races. They are Infinity 153 in the season, so they've been done for quite some time, and they've been a member since April 17th, 2023. I do like their car, the Liberty 64. This paint job's kind of interesting. I guess it's supposed to be more of a sunset than anything, which I do like. That is a smart paint job there, and I like the trail they're using as well. It's a very nice trail. Take a look at their garage. They've done a really, really good job organizing this thing. They don't have a ton of cars. They also have a bunch of empty sections. Wow. Except for the one random car down here. I like that detail. Anyways, this is a good garage. Nothing too insane, but it still looks very good. I do like what they've done. Overall, they had 46 points. The next profile for today is from Livin' Good S. They think the best thing about their profile is their race count, and the worst thing is their garage organization. Livin' Good S is in the Master League, which is very nice. That is the third highest league you can be in. They're using the Solid Gold title, which I do like. They have an average of 93 words per minute, and they have a high of 128. Both of those are very good numbers. They have 19,524 total races, which is a pretty good amount of races. They have 2,058 profile views, which is a pretty good amount of profile views. They are Infinity level 60 in the season, which means they've been done for a little bit of time at this point, and they've been a member since May 18th, 2022, so about 2 years at this point, a little bit more than that. They have the I don't even want to try to pronounce that. This is a cool car. I do like this. This was one of the first. This was the first shop car to come out that was new. I guess there was another one they re-released as an animated car, but this is the first shop car released that was not already existing in the game. I remember everyone was super hyped for this car. Yeah, it's a cool car, and their trail kind of melds into this car actually very well. So that's a very smart choice of trail. If you take a look at their garage, we can see they've got the gradient job going on here with orange and blue, and then they just kind of stop at the gradient. It's interesting. They have a lot of cars, and I do like, they've got like Christmas cars down here, trains, and some of the gold cars and stuff. But I think overall it's a pretty good garage. I will say it's nothing too crazy, but still is very nice. And overall they had 62.6 points. The next profile for today is some random person 3000. They think the best thing about their account is their account age or the amount of cars they have, and they think the worst thing about their account is their league rank. Random person 3000 is in the Pro League, which is about middle of the pack. They're using the Nitro Rich title, which I do like. They have a words per minute average of 102 and a high of 121. Both of those are good numbers. They have 9,387 total races, which is a decent amount of races. They have 1,407 profile views, which is also pretty decent. They are level 6 in the season, so so they still have a ways to go before they're done, and they've been a member since March 28th, 2020, so a little over 4 years at this point. They have the Champas's Wild Ride equipped, which I do like this car. This is an older season car. I don't remember if they put this in the shop at any one point. I think maybe they have. And then they have the Cash Trail equipped, which is also nice. It kind of fits the whole like money theme, I guess, going on here. Take a look at their garage. They have a decent amount of cars, and it's an interesting arrangement. There doesn't seem to be super consistent themes. But yeah, it looks good. I do like the amount of cars they have, and it's a decent garage. Overall, they have 58.9 points. The next profile for today is from Elite Racing. They think the best thing about their profile is their Shadow Tree car or their Shadow Bats Trail, and they think the worst thing about their account is their garage. Elite Racing is in the Expert League, which is a pretty good league to be in. That is just a little bit above middle of the pack. They're using the Trailmaster title, which I do like. They average 77 words per minute, and they have a high of 104 words per minute. Both of those are good numbers. They have 2,568 total races. That's not a lot of races, but it's not too bad. They have 438 profile views, which is not a lot of profile views. They are Infinity level 13 in the season, so they've been done for just a bit of time, and they've been a member since October 28th, 2023, so about a year ago at this point. They are using the Thunder Shake, which I do like this car. It's an interesting stock car. There's like a couple others that look very much like it, but this one's got a little bit of a different paint job, so I do like it. And they have, I don't remember what this trail is called, but I do like the trail. It fits the car quite nicely. Take a look at their garage. I do like what they've done. They don't have a ton of cars, but they did a good job of arranging by type. Halloween cars, it looks like, Christmas cars. Yeah, there's some organization going on here. They've got the stock cars together. Yeah, overall looks nice for what they do have, and they had 34.5 points. The last profile for today is from Legendary. They think the best thing about their account is their level, and the worst thing is their words per minute average. Legendary is in the Ace League, which is about middle of the pack. They're using the Epic Nitro user title, which I do like. They average 53, and they have a high of 71. Both of those are pretty decent numbers. They have 1,202 total races, which is not a lot of races. They have 101 profile views, which is not a lot of profile views. They are Infinity level 8 this season, so they've been done for just a bit of time, and they've been a member since August 21st, 2023. So a bit over a year at this point, I would say. They're using the Corsa Mystica, which I do like this car. It's not really my style, but it still looks very good, very detailed, nice and animated, and I do like the trail they're using with it. A very basic beginner trail, but it does look good. It does fit the car. Take a look at their garage. They don't have a lot of cars. I think they could do some arrangement with it, but with this few amount of cars, they don't really have a whole lot of options. I would say they did okay with what they have. Overall, this person had 24.3 points. And this is today's rubric. As we can see, Tommy14 has won, and Serial Bull 1 has gotten second place. I'll give it a slow scroll to let everybody see what they got. That way everyone can kind of see their score and know what to improve. I won't go too fast, but hopefully everyone can kind of see what they got. I'll scroll back up in case you missed it the first time. And yeah, I'll be right back with their cash. Tommy14 has gotten their cash, and Serial Bull 1 has gotten their cash. And of course, I cannot forget about the random winner I do every episode. This is just kind of a nice incentive to enter, knowing that even if you don't win the profile rating, you can still get some Nitro type cash, and it's kind of nice to give away Nitro type cash. Anyway, I got 1 through 10 put in here. It's going to generate a result. It is 8, so let's do that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So random person 3,000. That should be 9 and 10. There we go. So random person 3,000 has gotten 500 grand. I'll be right back with that. And random person 3,000 has gotten their cash. And that is pretty much it for today's video. If you did enjoy, it'd be fantastic if you consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you have not entered yet, make sure to do so. I will make sure to rate everybody in the order that they've entered, assuming they entered correctly. I did come across a few responses this week. They got skipped because they didn't enter correctly. They had nitrotype.com/garage, which is their racer link, which is not a racer link. And I think another person was a repeat entrant, so they actually figured I had to enter more than once, which you cannot do. So yeah, make sure you enter correctly so that I do not skip you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.